Hey guys, welcome again to another video where we showcase all things gaming and 90s nostalgia. And we're going to give out a spotlight to one of our most beloved cartoons back in the day. Now, everybody has a favorite cartoon that they would just binge watch all the time as a kid, right? For me, it was back in the day when Nickelodeon, Nick. Yeah, y'all remember that, right? Saturday morning and Friday nights, I would sit down and just watch a rerun of Hey Arnold, Flintstones, and you name it, including the Rugrats. Rugrats was a 90s cartoon, and it was featured for kids between the ages of like 6 up to 12 years old. And after the original series was released, there was also reruns around the 2000s. There was reruns of this series, and Rugrats was all about these kids going on adventures and having a huge imagination because they would really recreate some scenes that you knew they ain't real at all. These are some movies that I have. So for example, we have Rugrats in Paris, the movie. We also have another one that is the Rugrats movie, the full-length hit movie from Nickelodeon. And it even has some bonus short from Cat Dog. So if you were a huge fan of Cat Dog, it was included in this VHS. Not only did they release the movies, but they also released the episodes in VHS. So you had the opportunity to watch your favorite episodes in a VHS format. So for example, Rugrats, the Runaway Reptar. Another one which is Rugrats, Tommy Troubles. Tommy always getting in trouble. But talking about more like cartoon classics, who does not remember the Snorks? I absolutely love this one. I've heard that people say that this is an inspiration from the Smurfs. So if you watched the Smurfs back in the day, you already have a good idea. But I enjoy more the Snorks over the Smurfs because these were creatures that lived underwater. It was all about underwater creatures and the same old thing, you know, they're fighting against the bad villain and stuff like that. You know the whole drill. And what I love about books back in the day is that everything was hand drawn. So you can see it in each one of their pages, how much dedication is put into these books. One of these popular cartoons back in the day was the Muppets, guys. Who doesn't love the Muppets, right? Muppets was so popular. They had this sideshow, which was called Muppet Babies. Yeah, that was the thing. There was a show actually called Muppet Babies, which were the Muppets as babies. That is about baby Piggy and a thunderstorm because she's afraid of thunder. But talking about another one of my favorites, absolutely till this day, guys, I have this ingrained in my family as a tradition, is Garfield. Love Garfield. And one thing that I actually got to recover that I had back in the day as a little kid is this book right here. Do you remember back in the day when you would actually read comics? When you would sit down and read comics? Yeah, this is one of my favorite comics that I used to read back in the day. I actually had this very same book, and you don't know. I can count. I don't know. No, let me rephrase that. I can't even count the times that I've gone through this book from start to end as a kid. Many of my favorite movies that we watch till this day at home, like it's a tradition, is a Garfield Christmas. For Christmas, I always have this tradition that I watch all these classic Christmas movies that I grew up with. And my son has had the opportunity of enjoying them. And this is one of them. A Garfield Christmas is a must. You gotta watch this, guys, if you haven't watched it yet, because it is a classic. This cartoon here is Heatcliff. If you haven't watched these cartoons, they're absolutely fun to watch. So definitely check it out. I'm so happy to have this because this is actually an original plushie from 1997. This is a 1997 Heatcliff plush. So I'm super excited to have all these things in my collection. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Don't forget to check out our playlist, Treasures of My Childhood, where I feature and showcase more of my collection. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Stay rad and game on.